Blessed morning, Grateful God family. Welcome back to the Grateful God Sports Huddle. Here on every Saturday and Thursday, we bring to you sports. But before I get into the Sports Huddle, I'm about to get directly to the daily verse. Daily verse for the date of April 22nd, 2023. Derives from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10 and verse 7. And it states as follows. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 7. And this morning for the rundown on the Sports Huddle, I'll be going over the NBA playoffs. We got boxing fight night tonight. The main event is Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. So make sure y'all check in on that. Then I'll be going over NFL player news. The Lions suspended a couple players, and the Eagles acquired a new coach, so I'll be going over that. Then I'll be going over XFL coverage, and then I'll be wrapping it off with the MLB as well. And I might actually incorporate the NHL, National Hockey League, because it's currently their playoffs right now. So I might, I know some of my viewers probably like live in the north or areas where they play a lot of hockey and they follow hockey. So I will start covering the playoff results from the NHL. So let me get directly into it from last night, the NBA playoffs. We're going to kick it off with the Hawks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got that W, baby. So we finally made a mark in the series. The Hawks defeated the Celtics last night, 130-122. We definitely have to be able to try to score, beat a regular team beat the team that we were in the regular season and scoring. So if we can do that, we can compete with anybody. So moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. Thought I heard my baby girl waking up. But then moving on, we had the Knicks defeat the Cavaliers to take a 2-1 lead series. The Knicks defeated the Cavaliers 99-79. What a great defensive effort from the Knicks to be able to hold a professional basketball team under 80 points. Then we had the Nuggets take a 3-0 lead in the Denver Timberwolves series. The Nuggets defeated the Timberwolves last night 120-111. So make sure y'all check out the rest of the games that's going on for today. Throughout the week, I'll cover those afterwards. After I go over the rest of the score recaps. Moving on to the NHL, I'll do it since I'm right here. So the NHL game for last night, they're still in the first round of the playoffs, just like the NBA. We had the Islanders defeat the Hurricanes 5-1. Carolina had a 2-1 lead series, so I'm actually pushing for them just because I live in North Carolina. So hopefully the Hurricanes can get the next W and get the series, put the series away. Then we had the Bruins. The Bruins defeated the Panthers 4-2. The Boston Bruins lead that series 2-1. Then we had the Minnesota Wild defeat the Stars. I don't know who the Stars are, but Minnesota leads that series 5-1. And then we had the LA Kings defeat the Oilers in overtime. And the LA took the lead in that series 2-1. And they defeated the Oilers 3-2. So, again, if y'all follow NHL, make sure y'all tune in to that. And, keep up with your teams. Alrighty. Moving on to boxing fight night. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're unaware, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia will be having a main event bout fight tonight. I don't know if it's for a belt or what, but I know it's definitely for a lot of money. There's been a lot of stuff going back and forth and a lot of talks. So I'm definitely looking forward to being able to, see what they got going tonight. It's gonna be a busy day for my family and I. I'm gonna put my father in the ground today, but it's all good in love. And make sure y'all be on the way. Make sure y'all on the lookout for a YouTube video that drops tomorrow at midnight. It's a vlog from my father's candlelight, so make sure y'all tune in and check that out. And if you don't already, follow me on Spotify. Hit that follow button on Spotify. I would definitely appreciate it. Alrighty, so make sure y'all check in tonight for the boxing matchup. The fight starts at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be a great one. And again, I'm looking forward to being able to see, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia go at it. Both are incredible fighters, and it's gonna be a good one. So, all right. Moving on to the NFL side of things, the news that I heard the other day from the Lions organization. So the Detroit Lions end up suspending quite a few players, even their starting wide receiver. He would have been a starting wide receiver this season coming up, but their rookie from last year, their first round pick, James Williams, out of Alabama. So let me check them out real quick. Lions, Detroit Lions, news. Yeah, so Jameson Williams was suspended for 6 games, so he'll be able to come back for the season. But the Lions, they let go of 2 other players, I believe, indefinitely. But 4 Lion players, including James Williamson, were among 5 players league-wide to be suspended for violating the NFL's gambling policy after an investigation by the league. So, if you haven't noticed already, just like they did with, Calvin Ridley last year, they suspended him an entire football season for gambling or for betting. So, don't we try to be sneaky about things, y'all, because the more we continue to try to be sneaky, we're going to get caught. So let's just focus on doing the right thing, man, especially these professional athletes, these individuals who are in the limelight and who has a larger platform for individuals, especially the youth. So we gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better, man. Y'all already making millions and millions of dollars, bro. Y'all gotta be betting for a bet on something else. Don't bet on games or whatever y'all can't bet on. Wait till the off season or something. I don't know, but it's all good. Moving on. Before I leave the NFL as well, the Eagles, we hired Matt Patricia as our assistant defensive coordinator. Shout out to Matt Patricia. I think he's definitely going to elevate our new defensive coordinator, Desai, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Desai. So I'm looking forward to being able to, see them gel together, see what type of defensive scheme they looking to have for our players. We got some dominant cornerbacks and Darius Slay and James Bradbury. Our D-line is still ferocious. We got some safety help in the offseason, so we got some safeties we picked up, and everybody just ready to get to work. Our linebackers look good. I'm looking forward to the draft this week coming up, so it's going to be dope. So shout out to the Eagles, shout out to the NFL, and shout out to the players that's going to get drafted in the draft next week. Alrighty. Moving on to the XFL coverage. XFL games for today. We have the Guardians going up against the Battlehawks at noon on ESPN. We have the Defenders going up against the Browns at 3 p.m. today on ABC. Moving on to tomorrow games for Sunday. We have the Roughnecks going up against the Renegades on ESPN at 3 p.m. And then we have the Vipers going up against the Sea Dragons at 7 p.m. And I believe we're getting closer to the playoffs. Yeah, we are. So semifinals for the playoffs start next week. The Roughnecks and the Defenders already have their divisions locked up. So make sure y'all tune in for that. The semifinals for the XFL start next Saturday, April 29th and April 30th. And then the championship games will be in May. So make sure y'all tune in to that. Definitely looking forward to it. The final week of the XFL is here. It went by fast. It's been some good games. So hopefully a lot of players were able to put a lot of good tape out there for some NFL teams to be able to call them up this offseason. So we shall see. Alrighty. Moving on to MLB from last night. And then we're going to wrap out the show. Major League Baseball from last night. Results were: the Astros defeated the Braves 6-4. The Cubs dominated the Dodgers 13-0. The Pirates defeated the Reds 4-2. The Rays defeated the White Sox 8-7. The Phillies defeated the Rockies 4-3. The Orioles defeated the Tigers 2-1. The Blue Jays defeated the Yankees 6-1. The Athletics over the Rangers 5-4. The Red Sox over the Brewers 5-3. The Nationals over the Twins 3-2. The Angels over the Royals 2-0. The Diamondbacks dominated the Padres 9-0. The Mariners defeated the Cardinals 5-2. The Mets shut out the Giants 7-0. And the Marlins and Guardians game was postponed, and it will be reconvened another day. All right, moving on to the NBA action for tonight. We have the 76ers looking to sweep the Nets. You can catch that game today on 1 p.m. at TNT. Then we have the Suns going up against the Clippers. The Suns looking to pull away from the Clippers series just because Kawhi Leonard was injured the other day and he won't be able to play. So, hey. Then we have the Bucks going up against the Heat. That series is tied at 1-1. And you can catch that game out tonight at 7:30 on ESPN. And the game we're all looking forward to, the matchup, to see how LeBron, how he performs on the court after Dylan Brooks' smack talk, which I already know LeBron's going to show up. He always shows up anytime he's on the court. He makes an impact to be able to better his team. So It's going to be a good one. And the series is tied 1-1, right? 1-1 at the moment. So make sure y'all tune into the game tonight on ESPN at 10 o'clock. So, like I said earlier, I definitely appreciate everybody who support my podcast. If you don't, please go to Spotify, hit that follow button on Grateful Gab Podcast. You can just Google me at Grateful Gab, and all my major podcasts will pop up. But I would love my followers to increase on Spotify. I'm looking to have my ads here in the next month, and I need some followers. So please go to my Spotify, Grateful Gab, and hit that follow button. It'll be much appreciated. Make sure y'all be on the lookout tomorrow for my YouTube video dropping, the vlog from my father's candlelight visual, and things of that nature. So like, comment, subscribe on all major podcast platforms: Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, any other major podcast platform. Y'all check us out tomorrow for Family Day. It'll be a dope episode, and I just appreciate the love and support again, and all the prayers that has been sent to my family, my friends, and all our loved ones. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with my wife and I for Family Day, and y'all have a blessed day. Until next time, peace.